My name is Michael Gibson. I am the founder and global managing director of the Critical Mobilization Group. I'm glad to talk with you for a few minutes today. And in this episode, I want to brief you on one of our communities, the Wartime Professionals International Association, and its missions, its membership, and the services provided to that membership. First and foremost, we are all manner of ex-military, intelligence, and investigative personnel to carry out any necessary operations in conflict zones, as well as drug and addiction, hostage rescue, security, executive protection, police and military training, and many other essential capabilities in active conflict zones or other potentially lethal and relevant non-lethal scenarios that develop worldwide. We are also all manner of support services for those operators, from transport and storage of essential material to provision of temporary housing, mobile medical facilities and caregivers, all the way down the line to laundry facilities, maintenance, and janitorial services. We are all manner of diplomatic and international relations professionals, linguists, civil administration, and democratization experts, economic development, institutional development, and much more. In our association, we are all manner of engineering, architectural, construction, and mechanical professionals to provide essential infrastructure and appropriate to forces on the ground, as well as rebuild critical national infrastructure. We are all manner of professionals providing humanitarian aid to impacted populations. The entirety of our corporate staff is dedicated to the full and ongoing employment, career pathing, and growth, and entrepreneurial support of our individual members. Via our web presence, they will be able to search out, research, and build relationships with potential employers and other entities around the world. We will focus on accelerating business development for our corporate members through vastly expanded access to global contracting opportunities via crowd contracting, training, and certification of personnel, as well as banking, factoring, and insurance services will also be provided. We will provide mission-specific training and certification in a variety of mediums to individual members to secure credentials for specific contract deployments and foster career growth. Mentoring relationships and career pathing counseling are provided for individual members at any stage of their careers, that they might build a more rewarding career. I might add at this point that not everyone in our association will be working. Maybe 10%, maybe 20%, maybe 30% of our entire community will be at work at any given time. So there are many professionals that we will utilize over that same time period of lull, if you will, to assist them in career pathing, growth, and mentoring. Internship opportunities are to be provided for college students, especially those who are considering career related to a field embodied within our membership. Our apprenticeship programs are to be provided for individual members in early years of their careers. Where else are you going to get the experience? We were thinking about the student aspect of wartime professionals. All the time I get a student who just finished their studies or master's program in Middle Eastern relations, and they're looking for an opportunity to put that to use. Now, I'm not saying we can use that person because they probably are not the professional they need to be just yet coming out of school. However, our members are, and they will become mentors to those entities. Now, that scenario should look something like this. A young man or woman gets out of their educational university for 4 years of having fun and studying hard. They're in international studies, perhaps even on the career path of, let's say, a FAO, a foreign area officer. Where are they going to get experience where people can look at them as a track? Well, if there's a contract out there, which there always seem to be, that need foreign area officers, what wartime professionals or any of our associations will do is communicate with the contractors and the contract issuing authorities to try to find a way in rare areas to give these students and apprentices the experience they need in that area of the world. Not necessarily in a combat role, no, but definitely near it. And within those same groups of people who can provide them the experiential knowledge and the support they need. So the next summer that they find themselves in their master's program or working for some corporation on Wall Street, they know that they've had enough experience for 90 days or 120 days with our organization to go back to their workplace and really make an impact, which should change careers and life paths. In summary, this community of professionals from the four corners of the earth embodies an incomparable wealth of expertise, in theater experience, and ready to deploy capability. A substantive array of services are provided to our membership to facilitate their ongoing full employment, career growth, and business development potential. What does that mean? We'll get into this later on in our series. But developing business development potential. You spend 2 years with wartime professionals, you go on a couple operations in Iraq, Afghanistan, or whichever country is hot at the time. Well, you do well. Perhaps you have a program management training course that you've attended through us. And we will then look at career pathing you the following year as perhaps a subcontractor, where our banking and other career services that we would have and financial opportunities to help you grow your firm and teach you how to be a subcontractor to major contractors. And once you have your feet wet, so to speak, and you've actually gained the experience needed in that leadership role, we'll look at contracting. And we have many areas that you can apply and get involved, from our trade shows to our online education to the experiential knowledge from our members. So that's one of our functions. We have to keep an eye on you to make sure that you're growing if you're not where you should be over a career pathing period. When not deployed, our members will be learning and training, always ready to assist and engage sovereign governments and international bodies in accelerating the resolution of conflict situations and restoring normalcy to impacted populations. That's what we do. I'm Michael Gibson, founder and global managing director of the Critical Mobilization Group. I appreciate your having joined me, and in the next episode, I want to tell you about the second of our individual communities as I describe for you our Peacetime Professionals International Association. Thank you.